There is no way of calculating the millions of words that have been uttered in the course of this day in all countries of the world as human beings fumble for words to express their offended senses at what has happened in the United States. I seriously doubt that any words uttered by anyone anywhere have succeeded in expressing what you feel yourself. I would suppose that the answer for that is only to be found in the hearts of each of us. This concludes NBC's coverage for today. We will resume our coverage tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock with the NBC Today show. They will continue until 10. At that time, the NBC News team that has manned this desk today will return, and we will continue our coverage until 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. At that time, NBC's local affiliates will continue with their coverage of the events as they continue to unfold. At 5 o'clock, NBC will return to the air tomorrow afternoon and bring you coverage throughout the evening. This is Frank McGee, NBC News, speaking for Bill Ryan, Chet Huntley, David Brinkley, Herb Kaplow, Peter Hackus, Robert McNeil, and literally hundreds of other technicians and newsmen who have worked throughout the day to bring you this sad story. November the 22nd, into the history books, stamped forever with the blackness of this day's deed. Thank you. Good night.
So the day that President Kennedy died came to an end. Even when it did end, you could not help asking yourself, did this really happen? Americans went to sleep with images of assassination spinning in their heads. It all seemed some horrible dream from which we would awaken, but it wasn't. We would awaken to more and more images that would become forever burned into our memories. We remember Jacqueline Kennedy, her dress stained with her husband's blood, standing beside LBJ as he took the oath of office. We remember her kneeling with her daughter to kiss the flag-draped casket. We remember a little boy's salute to his father. We remember the riderless horse, Blackjack. The muffled drums seemed to echo America's heartbeat. Knowing that the moments we were living through were historic was no consolation. More than anything, we remember a president who for 1,000 days embodied the hopes and dreams of many Americans. Among the last words Kennedy wrote were these: "In a world full of frustrations and irritations, America's leadership must be guided by the lights of learning and reason." The light of reason was momentarily extinguished by a blast from a rifle in Dallas 25 years ago, but the flame was to be rekindled. In the cold and dark December that followed their president's death, Americans could take heart in the fact that the flame would burn eternal. And John F. Kennedy became not only an American icon, he became a legend. Legend is a questionable concept in the cold light of 80s thinking, and the legend of John Kennedy has in recent years been constantly assaulted by revisionist biographers. Yet, no matter how much scandal may be raked up, no matter how historians re-evaluate his deeds, nothing can invalidate the way we felt on that bitter weekend 25 years ago when John Fitzgerald Kennedy was taken from us. America was united in grief. This is Edwin Newman for the A&E Cable Network, November 22nd, 1988. Thank you and good night.